Good evening and welcome to McNeice Pavilion on the campus of Boston College High School. Di-Fi Video Productions is proud to present BC High basketball. Tonight the Eagles take on the Bulldogs of Lynn English. I'm John Galvin along with the golden voice of BC High, Jack Church. Jack, here we go, playoff time.
Playoff time, good to be back. First game in about 2.5 months. That game was when BC High beat Needham. BC High went to 2-0 on the day. 18 wins later, we sit here with BC High, the #1 seed.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. You know, I've been watching this team for a while, and I've never seen a team this exciting at BC High. This is going to be a whole lot of fun.
All right, let's turn it over to the PA for introductions.
Welcome everyone to BC High for tonight's state tournament game between the Bulldogs of Lynn English and your Eagles of Boston College High School. BC High and the MIAA are proud to support sportsmanship at the high school level. We ask each person in the gymnasium to please be courteous to all players, coaches, officials, and spectators in attendance at tonight's game. Please enjoy the game between BC High and its guest opponent, Lynn English. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the Bulldogs. At guard, a junior, #1, Tyrese Mello Garcia. At forward, a junior, #14, Nelson Obar C. Unban. At guard, a sophomore, wearing #22, Yael Vallesquino. And at guard, a sophomore, #0, Carmelo Boyce. And at forward, a sophomore, #5, Josh Anderson. And the rest of the Bulldogs led by their head coach, Alvin Abreu. And now for the BC High Eagles. At forward, a senior, 6'6", #20, Will Doyle. At guard, 6'3" senior, #13, Mahari Guerriere. At guard, a 6' sophomore, #10, Ivan Yambi. At guard, 6'4" senior, #4, Mike Lockney. And at guard, 6'1" senior, #3, Greg Cooper. And the rest of the Eagles led by their head coach, Bill Lockney. Now, if you'd all please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
BC High starting their same lineup they've started all year with their senior-laden lineup. 4 out of the 5 starters are seniors. Lynn English, all underclassmen it looks like.
All underclassmen, no seniors in their starting lineup today. This is a very strong program, winning a state championship in 2019, Coast State champions in 2020. Meanwhile, BC High, 3-time state champions, last in 2007. The last time McNeice Pavilion was packed for a playoff game like tonight, February 28th, 2020. BC High playing Catholic Memorial, winning that night. And if we get even half that atmosphere tonight, it'll be plenty good. All right, Doyle on the tip for BC High. We're about ready to get started. Obaris Youngbun doing the same for Lynn English. And English win the tip. Vizcaino at point, guarded by Cooper. Kicks it out wide. 3 good by Melo Garcia. Now it's Guerrier taking it up. Yumby. Cutting the inside, gives it to Doyle. Out to Cooper. Cooper looking inside. Guerrier for 3. Got it. 3-3, half a minute in. Vizcaino taking it up. Out to Melo Garcia. Yumby on him. Garcia cutting the inside, shots up. Doesn't go, rebound BC High. Goes quick up to Cooper. And he gets the layup. Cooper's first basket of the game, 5-3 BC High. Vizcaino. Calling out the signals. That's tipped by Loughnane out on BC High. 13 seconds left on the shot clock for English to inbound. Vizcaino will do so. Gets it into Melo Garcia, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Courier's on him. Vizcaino up at the buzzer, and airball shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation, BC High ball.
And they will not let him forget it in the BC High section tonight. Now Loughnane making a move on the dribble. Outside the 3 line, trying to cut inside. Gets the shot up and it goes. Mike Loughnane, the first of many tonight. It will most likely be.
Yeah, when BC High starts out strong shooting, it's often a long night for the other team.
Indeed. Melo Garcia into Vizcaino, lays it in.
Yeah, nice feed.
Now Guerrier. Over to Yumby. Looking for a pass, instead takes the dribble. Over to Guerrier. Going inside. Gets the foul and 1. Guerrier will go to the line, try to make it a 3-point play.
Lynn English foul on number 5. Josh Anderson, his first on the team at the line, shooting 1. Mahari Guerrier.
And it goes. 10-5 Eagles. Vizcaino. Over to Melo Garcia. Loughnane on him. Garcia puts up the 3. Doesn't go. Rebound inside. Anderson puts it back.
Josh Anderson.
Now Loughnane. Going to the far side. Taking the 3. Doesn't go. Rebound by Lynn English. Garcia. Called for a moving screen. Back to BC High.
His first personal, second
Lynn
on the
English a
team.
tough press on Loughnane. Yombi up to Doyle. Gives it back to Yombi. Loughnane cuts inside. That's deflected.
on the
Foot was
line.
out of bounds.
Yep.
They'll stay with BC High.
Ref right there saw it. Good play by Lynn English defense, but when he went to retrieve it, he had his foot on the line.
Now we got to do a correction of the shot clock. Shot clock never started, and they just took it down to 17. And I think that'll be correct. Yep. It'll be Yombi to inbound. Finds Loughnane. Puts up the three. Gets it. Contested three. Like Loughnane. Back foot. Is there anything he can't do? Noviska, you know. What boys? His shot doesn't go. Rebound English. Vizcaino. Moving screen foul. That's the second off-ball foul so far for Lynn English.
AL Vizcaino. This first, third on the team. BC High.
Guerrier coming straight in. Gets into the basket and in. 15-7 BC High. Timeout Lynn English. BC High starting out strong early.
Lynn English
Up by
timeout.
8, just 4 minutes in.
Their first time up, they have 1 remaining.
Yeah, Lynn English so far has done a nice job on the offensive boards. Generally a place where BC High takes care of business. So that's something we definitely want to keep an eye on. If they can keep getting second chances, but right now BC High is just shooting the lights out.
Yeah, exactly. Very good three-point shooting from Loughnane, even in coverage. And that's been why BC High has this 8-point lead early on.
Little different camera position today at the request of BC High. Such a full house today. They wanted to get us out of the stands and on the floor to make some more room for spectators to watch the game. So a little different angle for you than we normally have here at BC High.
It'll be English to inbound from underneath their own basket after the timeout. It'll be Boyce to do so. BC High putting a tough press on. Vizcaino gets it, the press eases. Melo Garcia. Step back, 3 goes.
3 from Tyrese Melo Garcia.
That's Guerrier coming back up. Over to Yombi. Goes around. Pass down to Loughnane. Step back. Doesn't go. Rebound by Cooper. Back to Guerrier.
Yeah, nice play by Doyle there, tipping it back to Cooper.
Yep. Now Yombi driving in from the side. And that'll be called a charge.
Offensive foul on BC High, number 10, Ivan Yombi. His first on the team.
15-10 BC High, 3:19 to go in the first. Goes to Melo Garcia. Yombi on him now. And that's a reach. Just got his hands in a bit too tight. Second foul for Yombi.
BC High foul on Ivan Yombi. His second on the team.
And that'll give Lynn English a fresh shot clock. Garcia. It's an air ball out of.
Yeah, I think Doyle got a hand on that, knocking it down.
Yep. So ball back to Lynn English. Shot up by Obert. Nelson O, as he's known, doesn't go. Doyle, down low to Guerrier. Loughnane in the corner. Cuts inside. Pass is intercepted. Now Garcia takes the three. Doesn't go. And that'll be a jump ball. Possession to BC High.
Jump ball, BC High ball.
Now it's Cooper going up with it. With speed. Underhand to Doyle. Goes around to the top. Guerriere driving in. Layup goes. 17-10 Eagles. Vizcaino. Garcia. Spins. Goes up with it. Shot doesn't go. Contested rebound and a foul on the shot. Over East Youngbun to shoot the free throw.
13, Mahari Guerriere. His first, third on the team at the line, shooting 2. His number 14, Nelson Obar Siyombun.
Free throw doesn't go. I'm sure that'll make him even louder this time. Goes 0 for 2, rebound Doyle. BC High coming up quick, Guerriere. Kick out to Cooper. Driving inside, pass out to Doyle. Cooper in the corner, takes the three, gets it.
3 for Ray Cooper.
BC High no doubling English, 20-10. Vizcaino, Cooper on him. Over to Boyce. His floater goes. 20-12 now. Now it's Loughnane.
Carmelo Buick with the basket.
Goes over to Yombi. Doyle. Guerriere. Passes block. Doyle for three. No, doesn't go. Rebound Boyce. Fast break. Melo Garcia gets the layup. Under a minute now in the first. Loughnane trying to take it stolen by RC Youngbun. Rebound doesn't go. Put back Melo Garcia goes. 20-16 now.
Yeah, 6 straight there. BC High's getting a little, got a little lazy coming up there.
Loughnane. It's deflected out. It'll stay with BC High.
Checking in for the Eagles.
Strickland coming in for Yombi.
Strickland.
Guerriere out to Strickland. Guerriere driving inside, over to Doyle. Pass back to Guerriere, intercepted. Garcia now, 13 seconds to go. The crowd made him take the shot early. And that'll be the end of the first. BC High up by 4, scores 20-16.
And
So Lynn English with a 6-0 run at the end of the quarter to cut the lead to 4. Again, Lynn English doing a great job on the offensive boards, getting second chances. BC High's going to have to tighten that up.
All right, start of the second quarter. Goes to Vizcaino. Still with it. Boyce. Puts up the 3, doesn't go. Another offensive rebound by English. That shot doesn't go. Gurrier going the other way. Tries to give it to Cooper, ends up doing so. Loughnane calling out the play. Over to Strickland. Looking for the shot. Finds Loughnane. Over to Cooper. Gets the inside. Layup goes. Greg Cooper with the first points of the second quarter. Now English, Melo Garcia. Getting an inside look, shot doesn't go. Rebound Gurrier. Gives it to Cooper on the fast break, layup goes.
Cooper from Mahari area.
It's 4 points for Cooper to open the second quarter. Vizcaino now. Shot blocked by Cooper. Substitution for Lynn English now. It'll
Checking
be
in for Lynn English is number 4, Lowell Vito.
that's Vizcaino who comes out. Garcia calling the signals. Pass over to Boyce. The shot doesn't go. Rebound Doyle. Quick pass up to Loughnane. He drives in and gets the layup. Timeout Lynn English. 6:06 left in the second. BC High up by 10, 26-16.
Yeah, good job by Loughnane there, coming down, using his body to shield the defender. I really like the way Cooper's been playing tonight. He's really bringing a lot of energy to the floor on both ends. A nice block, nice block on one end. Nice, underneath, up and under, down this end.
Yeah, he's been involved on all 3 of the scoring plays so far for BC High.
If you leave, there will be no readmittance. Thank you.
Full capacity here at McNeice Pavilion. I wonder what that number really is. Both stands are totally packed. We got 5 rows deep in the end line here.
I'm just lucky I got here early, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, they made me pay to get in.
They made you pay.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, Mr. Conley wasn't here to give you the pass.
$5 well spent, though, to see this one. Yato into Melo Garcia. Strickland on him, watching him all the way down the court. Boyce with Loughnane on him, cutting the inside. Has to pass out. Yato. Shot doesn't go. Jump ball, it'll go to.
Jump ball.
That'll go to BC High because Lynn English got it to start the second quarter.
You know, a lot of people talk about BC High's offense, but not too many people really talk about BC High's defense. And I mean, they are just tenacious all over the floor. All 5 guys can really defend.
Yeah, Loughnane go on defense. Doyle go inside. Strickland. His specialty is defense. Is Cooper for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Garcia. Cutting the inside, blocked by Doyle.
Doyle's claiming that it went off his leg. It kind of looked like it did. But it'll be Bulldog ball.
Oh, very imposing presence underneath on defense.
Yeah, he's a great rim protector. He really is. His timing is excellent.
It's Garcia with Cooper on him. Over to Boyce. That three goes. Now Loughnane. Driving to the inside, gets the foul. Now Loughnane will go to the line for two.
Lynn English foul on number 5, Josh Anderson. That's his second, 4th on the team. At the line shooting 2, Mike Loughnane.
First one goes.
Checking in for Lynn English.
Ryan Deere in for BC High. Jesse Maggs in for Lynn English.
Number 5, Ryan Deere.
Second from Loughnane. And he's 2 for 2. Garcia taking it up. Strickland's on him. There's Young Bun, shot blocked. Trying to go on the fast break. Deere in the corner, but he stepped out.
He's out of bounds, and it'll be Lynn English ball.
(28-19) BC High, 4:33 to go in the second. Garcia will take it out. That pass goes out of bounds, BC High ball. Loughnane, as always, drives inside.
It counts in a foul.
Basket's good.
Wasn't
Yep.
sure how he was going to call that. It almost looked like he was setting up to call the charge, and then he went to the hips and
Nelson Garcia.
Loughnane just,
said it was good.
yeah, Loughnane just beat him to the spot.
In and out.
Free throw doesn't go. Oh, Garcia. Kick out. Three doesn't go. Rebound by Maggs. His layup doesn't go. Rebound Doyle. BC High working quickly. Loughnane, three. Yes!
3 for Mike Loughnane.
Max Loughnane adding 3 more to his growing total. Kick out, 3 doesn't go. Rebound by Ryan Deere. Guerriere going the other way. Pass over to Strickland, back to Guerriere up top. Hands it to Deere. Puts up a 3. Off the rim. Rebound Doyle. Strickland into Loughnane for 2.
Mike Loughnane from Connor Strickland.
BC High on a 15-3 run to start this quarter. Or I should say to start more than halfway through the quarter now.
Garcia coming inside. Step back doesn't go. Rebound Doyle. Loughnane for 3. Oh, 2 bounces off the rim. Doesn't go. About Yarsi Youngbun. Pass over to Garcia. Quickly over to Boyce. Back up to Garcia. Close to the half-court line there, but he keeps it in. Strickland guarding him close. Gets caught by the screen. Garcia puts it in for 2. Now Guerriere.
Garcia with the basket.
In the corner. 3. Doesn't go. Garcia. Strickland on him. Boyce cuts in. Blocked by Guerriere. Now Guerriere going the other way. Blocked back. Doyle gets the rebound this time.
Traveling violation. Lynn English ball.
And a turnover by BC High.
Yeah, I did see that. A little extra step there in his hop.
Garcia now. Trying to bring his team back from a 14-point deficit. That shot goes in and out. Rebound by Mags. Kick out. Yado. Free doesn't go. Rebound Doyle. Pass over to Strickland. Deere. Guerrier. Lockney calling out the play. Goes over to Strickland. Thinks about shooting from there. But his layup doesn't go. Garcia going the other way.
Goaltending.
It's goaltending.
Goaltending, basket's good. Checking in for Lynn English, number 22.
Vizcaíno back in the game.
Vizcaíno on number 5, Anderson.
Anderson as well.
And number 13,
90 seconds left in the second quarter.
Kabongo.
BC High with a 12-point lead. Strickland up top. Over to Loughnane. Guerrier open for three. No doubt about it.
3 for Maharani Guerrier.
Vizcaíno.
I think they got Strickland reaching in.
BC High foul on number 11, Connor Strickland. That's his first, both on the team. Bulldog ball.
That'll be a fresh shot clock as well. 1 minute, 1 second left in the second quarter. Trying to go into Mags quickly. They do get it back. Garcia's in trouble in the corner. But he gets out of it nicely. Garcia now trying to cut in. Gets an ugly shot off, rebounded by Deere. Doyle going quickly. To Loughnane. And he gets two. Vizcaíno. Lynn English, shot clock is off. 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Garcia steps out of bounds. That'll be BC High ball.
Stepped out of bounds, it'll be BC High ball.
BC High with a 17-point lead. Can maybe add 2 or 3 more on this possession. Mac Peters will come in for the Bulldogs.
English, number 33.
Inbound goes to Loughnane. Loughnane pass over to Deere, puts up the three. Doesn't go. Contested rebound. Deere gets it back, puts it straight back up, doesn't go. That shot doesn't go, and that'll be the end of the first half. Strong first half for BC High, leading 40-23.
Yeah, I mean, really dominated that second quarter. 20-7, they outscored them in that quarter to open up that lead. Well, here we are at halftime at BC High. We'll be back at the start of the third quarter. Welcome back to the start of the second half at BC High at McNeice Pavilion on the campus of Boston College High School. I'm John Galvin along with Jack Church. Jack, that was a very interesting first half there.
Yeah, first quarter very competitive. Only a 4-point lead for BC High. BC High not doing very well on the defensive glass. Lynn English able to get some rebounds, but it was a completely different story in that second quarter. BC High outscoring Lynn English 20-7.
Yeah, that was really a great performance there. Like I said, they really started to lock down the defensive end a little bit. Lynn English still getting on the board, so they're going to have to keep an eye on that in the second half. And here we go.
Yep, and one score to update you on. North High School of Worcester leading Everett 41-24. They're just about to finish up the second quarter. The winner of that game will play the winner of this one on Tuesday. And if BC High is involved, it will be here in McNeice. All right, then ready to start the second half. It's Lynn English to inbound. Vizcaino heads it off to Garcia. Guerrier on him. Garcia puts up the three, doesn't go. Contested rebound eventually got by Lynn English. Vizcaino cutting the inside, shot doesn't go. Another rebound by the Bulldogs. Garcia gets the three. Good start for Lynn English just on that first possession.
Yeah, really worked hard getting the loose balls.
Guerrier now. Over to Doyle. Yombi cutting inside, but nobody can find him. Drops it off to Loughnane. Loughnane driving the inside, floater goes.
Just so relaxed going to the hoop. Very smooth. Softest release.
I mean, this is nothing new for him. Loughnane, latest 1,000-point scorer. As it comes into Garcia. Pass out to Vizcaino. Goes over to Boyce. Garcia puts up the three. Short. Now Guerrier coming the other way. Over to Yombi, driving the inside. Garcia got a hand on it. Going the other way. They'll get a reach-in foul. Looks like it was on Yombi.
BC High foul on number 10, Ivan Yombi. That's his third personal. First on the team, Lynn English Wall. Checking in for Lynn English is number 4, Luo Bago.
By Arciangon. Over to Garcia. Gets a screen, puts a three up, doesn't go. Doyle with the rebound for the Eagles. Loughnane driving in quickly. Tries to get it over to Yombi, but it's intercepted, deflected. And that'll be an inbound. Loughnane will put it in. Over to Guerrier. Over to Yombi. Now Loughnane up top. Inside to Guerrier. That'll be a foul. BC High will keep it, get a fresh 30.
That's his third personal. First on the team, BC High ball. Checking in for Lynn English is number 11.
Jesse Maggs now in the game. Loughnane down low, up and in. Only took 3 seconds.
Mike Loughnane.
The boys. Beato. Over to Garcia. Guerrier on him. Garcia trying to make some space. Puts a spin on. Boyce puts the shot up and it goes.
Carmelo Boyce with the basket.
Now Guerrier. Cooper. From the inside, gets the foul. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Not quite sure he was going to shoot that ball, but we'll take the 2 free throws. Looked to me like he was trying to drop it down to Doyle, but
His first, second on the team at the line shooting 2, Greg Cooper.
Cooper gets the first. And the second. Over East Youngbun. Over to Beato. Over to Garcia. Back to Beato. Over to Boyce. Garcia in the corner. Gets some space. Puts the 3 up. Doesn't go. Rebound Gurrier. Fast break. Cooper over to Doyle. Off the glass. No.
took a lot of contact there on Doyle. He kind of got knocked to the side a little bit trying to go up, but no call.
Beato over to Mags. Puts up the 2. Doesn't go. Now Loughnane. About halfway through the third. Got some space. Doesn't go. Gurrier is fouled. He'll go for 2.
No basket there. Lynn English foul on number 11, Jesse Mags. His first personal at the line, shooting 2, Mahari Gurrier.
So gets the first one. Looks like Coach Bill Loughnane arguing for three free throws for Loughnane on that shot, but didn't look like it to me anyway. Now Gurrier with the second, and it goes.
Opening up a 20-point lead for the Eagles.
Now Garcia. That shot doesn't go. Second effort doesn't go either. Now Loughnane breaking quickly. His layup's no good. Gurrier intercepts going the other way. Slams it down.
Mahari Gurrier.
Timeout, Lynn English. The dunk by Gurrier makes it 50-28 BC High. And the BC High faithful
Lynn English.
fully alive now with 3.5 minutes to go in the third. BC High up by 22.
Yeah, again, the defense all across the whole floor caused a turnover. First dunk of the night. I was expecting a few more tonight, but we'll take the 22-point lead in one dunk.
Yep. Better than a 1-point lead in 22 dunks.
Yeah,
isn't
there
it?
you go.
Will Doyle now receiving some treatment
That was
from Mr. Anthony Wright, the head trainer of BC High.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Checking in for the Eagles is number 35, Johnny Garrett.
Garrett now in. Students like that. And quickly to Garcia. Where's Youngbun? Gives it to Boyce, who gets the rebound.
Carmelo Boyce with the basket.
Now Cooper to Garrett, up and in.
Johnny Garrett.
I don't know if they're referring to Garrett there. as a
Yeah, I
freshman.
think they were just kind of. we both know he's a senior.
Heading to Virginia Tech next year for football. Hey, maybe they want to take a look at him for basketball too. Shooting foul on BC High.
Doyle returning to the bench. I'm not quite sure what the issue was.
35, Johnny Garrett.
That foul is on
His
Garrett.
first personal, second on the team. At the line, shooting 2.
Looks like Doyle's fine on the bench, so whatever it was. I think that's kind of what he's kind of. I think maybe he got hit in the face or poked in the eye, something. I'm not quite sure.
Guillen at the line hits his first. This time the student section trying for the one unified noise, doesn't shake him, gets the second. Cooper going quickly, tries to find Garrett. Whistle goes.
Generally in a tight game, Doyle and Lockney never come out of the game. So, here comes Doyle back in.
Doyle ends. Nope, Strickland won't come in.
Generally the rotation for BC High. Doyle, Lockney, and go the whole way.
Foul on number 14, Nelson.
Which is pretty amazing considering the pace those two play at.
Yep, Lockney up and in,
His third personal.
just like that.
Locked in with the basket.
Now Vizcaíno. Guillen. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Lynn English.
Checking back in for the Eagles, Connor Strickland.
Now Strickland comes in for Yombi.
Back in for Lynn English is number 13.
It's Kabongo in for Lynn English. Now Garcia. Strickland on him. Shot doesn't go, rebound Lockney. Up to Cooper. Gets it picked from him. Now Garcia going the other way. Settles. Drives in. So I got a hand in there, and it was blocked, and that'll be a jump ball.
Arrow is BC High, right?
Yep, it'll be BC High ball.
It'll be BC High ball. Back in for Lynn English is number 5, Josh Henderson.
Oh, quickly up to Lockney. And gets 2 free throws.
Lynn English foul on number 13, Laura Kabongo. His first personal at the line, shooting 2.
Lockney gets the first.
Checking back in for Lynn English is number 33, Matt Peters.
Peters back in. Lockney in second. Gets it. 24 points now, their largest lead of the game. Peters. Pass blocked by Cooper, out of bounds.
Back in for the Bulldogs, number 0, Carmelo Boyce.
Garcia. 90 seconds ago in the third. Boys with Loughnane on him. Skian. Drops it up for Vizcaino. Garcia. As the shot clock expired. 3 doesn't go, rebound Doyle. Got to get it across the line quickly. I didn't think they got it, but they got away with it. Loughnane straight in. Plays it in. That's Vizcaino cutting in. Blocked by Cooper, but the second effort goes. We'll see what the call is now.
Josh Anderson with the basket.
Guerrier to inbound. Loughnane back to Guerrier. Guerrier driving in. Gets it for 2. Garcia. 17 seconds left to go. Bottom to take an early shot again, but this time English gets the rebound and the pass will expire the third quarter. At the end of 3, BC High 60, Lynn English 34.
Lynn English 34.
So back for the start of the fourth quarter here at McNeice Pavilion. BC High with the biggest lead of the night, 26 points. I'd have to say I think we could feel a little bit more comfortable with this one now. It was a good, Lynn English did a great job, really showed a lot of energy, especially on the offensive glass, but just too much firepower for BC High.
Loughnane been doing very well tonight as always. Cooper's having a great night. Doyle, great night. Strickland, great night, especially on defense. And then Guerrier and Yombi providing that additional support. Gives BC High this 26-point lead with 8 minutes to go. But it's not over yet. Garcia goes against the screen. Foul on the floor on Strickland.
No basket. BC High foul on number 11, Connor Strickland. That's his second. Third on the team.
It'll be Boyce to inbound. Over to Garcia, gets the 3 up. Front rim, back rim, and out. Deflected out of bounds, BC High ball. Over to Guerrier.
I mean, BC High is just so hard to press because they have so many ball handlers. I mean, basically, even Doyle's really not a bad ball handler. You get 4 point guards on the floor almost right there.
Travel on Loughnane.
Lynn English ball.
Drops off for Garcia. Strickland playing tight defense. Gets inside. They'll stay with the Bulldogs.
4 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, no. Oh, all right. I thought they said BC high ball, yeah. All right. Still 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot doesn't go. Rebound Gurrier. Gives it to Deere. Gets it right back. Over to Strickland. Gives it to Loughnane. Double covered. Timeout, BC High. Looked like they had it under control. Not sure where that timeout came from.
Timeout BC High. That's their first timeout. They have 4 remaining.
Coach Loughnane seeing something he didn't like.
Yeah, you know, Mike kind of got trapped in the corner there, and he just wanted to save the possession. You still have 14 seconds left. You know, at this point right now, you want to take as much time as you can each time you come down the floor. Not a whole lot of possessions left, so take some time off the clock. Hopefully you can get some reserves in a couple minutes to get some playoff time.
Yep. I'm sure the crowd would love to see James Holland come in.
You'll start hearing the chants in a couple minutes. All the way from we're all the way across the court. You know, yeah, I'm fine.
I remember when he came in on his birthday and then he scored. That night was one of the best crowds we've ever seen. Loughnane inbound now, 14 seconds on the clock, 6:46 to go. BC High up 26. Loughnane, 3. Doesn't go. Rebound by Doyle.
So much for my take some time off the shot clock strategy.
Lynn English foul on number 5.
But you get a fresh 30 now, so.
6 on the team, BC High ball.
Quickly into Gurrier, and that's a shooting foul. Gurrier will get 2.
Lynn English foul on number 5, Josh Anderson. That's his 5th personal foul. Seventh on the team.
So that's 7 team fouls now on Lynn English, so BC High will be going to the line on every foul from here on out.
Gurrier gets the first. And the second. 28 points the lead now. Lynn English moving quickly. Boyce. Kick out. Guillen. BC High ball. Christian Clark coming in. A senior, meaning he was on those 2 state championship teams. Deere, 3. They love using the shot clock, you know. Making sure to use all that time. Up 31. Garcia doesn't go. Bound up.
Yeah, I get the body on Doyle.
Yep.
I think that's only a second.
BC High foul on number 20, Will Doyle. That's his first personal.
First. I mean, for a shot blocker, he does not foul a lot. I mean, he just has so much control. His timing, like I said, his timing is excellent.
First free throw misses.
I mean, 6'6", he's tall, but he's not, he's not huge, but he's just very athletic and excellent IQ.
Second shot goes.
Checking in for Lynn English is number 15, Mitchell Perger.
Perger comes in. Loughnane still in, having played the whole game thus far. 26 minutes of basketball. It's a kickball violation.
Should reset the shot clock there, and it hasn't yet. Guess
Looks
not.
like it won't. Guerrier. Driving inside. Pass to Strickland down low, and he puts it in. Boyce inside. Shot by Perger doesn't go. Rebound. And then BC Strickland gets the rebound, gives it to Guerrier. Up quickly to Deere in the corner. Back up top to Strickland, to Doyle, Loughnane. Good ball movement, Guerrier. Over to Deere in the corner for three. No, but Loughnane puts it right back in. Now it'll be a timeout, Lynn English. A clean 5 minutes to go. BC High now up 34 points.
So far, no signs of BC High taking their foot off the accelerator. So you got two starters checking back in, so certainly not reserve plan yet with 5 minutes to go. Yeah, I mean, this is a playoff game, so, you don't take any chances, obviously.
Yep. Loughnane will take a seat.
BC High backing off the press.
Go to Boyce. Clark. Blocked by Doyle. Go the other way now. Yombi. Cuts inside. Out to Cooper. Three. Goes.
Ray Cooper.
There's Vizcaino. That tip will keep it with Lynn English. Garrett's back in.
Eagles, number 3, Ray Cooper. Number 20, Will Doyle. Number 11, Connor Strickland. And number 10, Ivan Yombi.
Matt Treyheim, Dylan Duncan in, Johnny Garrett in,
22, Dylan Duncan. Number 35,
Quinn Costello in.
Number 25, Matt Treyheim. And number 15, Quinn Costello.
And there's that group substitution you were looking for. Maggs gets the basket.
Jesse Maggs with the basket.
Out to Costa. Excuse me, out to Dreheim. To Garrett. Drops it off for Deere. Costello. To Duncan. Good ball movement. Dreheim. Inside to Garrett, who goes to the basket, and it goes.
Cody Garrett.
I'll go into Deere. Plays it in.
Ryan Deere.
There's Clark. Turned over. Dreheim lays it in.
Matt Dreheim.
James Holland standing up now.
BC High foul on Ryan Deere.
Teddy Straven in. Hugh Scott in.
Number 14, Teddy Straven. Along with number 12, Hugh Scott.
I think everybody's going to get some minutes tonight. Out to the corner. 3 by Kabongo doesn't go, but the putback by Purter does. Now Straven taking it up. Shot by Dylan Duncan doesn't go. Rebounded by Beato. Intercepted by Duncan, back on the other end. Tips it to Scott. Moving forward with it. Costello. Crowd wants a 3. Doesn't get it. Duncan. Dreheim. 3 goes. All right.
Matt Dreheim, the 3.
Hoodie's off for Holland. The U in reference to Holland's attendance at the University of Miami next year. It'll stay with Lynn English.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 24, James Holland.
Holland's
Replacing
in.
number 25, Matt Dreheim.
Jesse Maggs with the basket. BC High leading 81 to 41. Now Costello taken up. Duncan. Gives it to Holland. To Duncan. Driving inside. Encounters some traffic. Kick out. Rebound Holland, but it was a push. They'll stay with, excuse me, it'll be turned over to
BC
Bulldogs.
High, number 24, James Holland. His first 6th on the team. Lynn English ball. Checking in for Lynn English is number 10, Alexander Rodriguez.
Rodriguez in for Lynn English. 1:20 to go. And a good gesture by the VC High crowd chanting for Jesse Maggs, the senior, who will be playing in his last game tonight.
Back in for Lynn English, number 3, Denzel Dean.
He gestures to the crowd in return. Cambietto. Minute left. Beato driving inside. High arcing shot goes. No Duncan with it.
Bull Beto in the basket.
Gets it over to Holland. Driving inside. And fouled. Holland will shoot 2.
Lynn English follow number 33, Mac Peters. His first, 8th at the line shooting 2, James Holland.
First free throw misses.
Back in for Lynn English, number 15, Mitchell Burke.
Partner checked in. To Holland. Gets the free throw. Nabiato. Three up by Guyen doesn't go. And that'll do it. BC High on to the round of 16, 82-43 win over Lynn English. We'll see you Tuesday, where BC High will have their next playoff matchup, and Wednesday will be the hockey round of 16 against either CM away at Warrior or against Arlington Catholic, which will be over at UMass Boston.
And I'm John Galvin along with Jack Church, and have a great evening.